Of my imagination. You know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, we are still going to see some occasional gusts to 20 miles per hour during the morning hours, but it's not as windy as it was yesterday, and that'll help those wind chill values, especially this afternoon. Just cold and dry out there this morning. Our New Bedford camera, we do have dry weather continuing all the way through Thursday daytime, but we're still looking at a very stormy Friday. This is a large storm system that's likely to have some travel impacts across the nation starting as early as Wednesday and Thursday. A chilly Christmas follows. Temperatures will be in the teens Christmas morning, just in time for winter beginning, which happens officially with the solstice tomorrow, December 21st, 4:47 in the late afternoon hours. Our temperatures right now, upper 20s and low 30s. It's 31 Providence and Westerly. Feels though like the upper teens and lower 20s with the winds. Wind chill today. Going to start off in the 20s, get into the lower 30s this afternoon, then falling back into the 20s this evening and tonight. As far as the conditions go, we're going to see plenty of sunshine. There's only one exception to that, and that's on the outer Cape. By noontime, we're in the upper 30s to near 40 degrees. Quiet into the evening hours, middle 30s at 5 o'clock, and we're cold and dry tonight with mostly clear skies. Will be between about 20 and 25 degrees in most areas. Any of those patchy clouds will give way to mainly sunny skies for your Wednesday afternoon. Highs in the upper 30s to low 40s again on Wednesday. Right now it's dry and quiet, not just here, but across much of the Northeast. Just a couple of lake effect snow showers downwind again of Lake Ontario this morning. You can see some scattered snow across the Midwest. Some of the boundary between the frigid air that's already arrived in the northern plains and the more seasonable conditions that are across the Great Lakes in the Northeast. Let me show you the details here. Look at these temperatures early this morning across North and South Dakota, parts of Montana as well. And that cold is going to be unleashed across the center of the nation all the way down through Texas and Louisiana by Thursday. You can see that sharp boundary between that frigid air across the plains and the more seasonable conditions on the east. It's right along that boundary that that storm is going to be forming for Thursday into Friday. And on our area, Friday, you can see how we're hanging on to the mild conditions. We're kind of alone in that. Highs in the 50s on Friday afternoon. Meanwhile, that unseasonable cold being felt across much of the central and eastern U.S. Here's the outlook for Thursday. So there's that boundary between that very cold air to the west and the milder conditions to the east. For our region, we've got rain that'll be spreading into the region on Thursday night. Downpours of rain Friday during the daytime. As it departs on Friday night, colder air will come rushing back in, and we'll certainly be feeling that chill on Saturday morning. But this is looking like a rainmaker for us. As much as 1 to possibly 3 inches of rain. Could get some gusts over 50 miles per hour, especially along the coastline. And we have to watch the high tide on Friday morning for some minor to possibly moderate coastal flooding. So travel impacts are likely with that storm. Unfortunately, it looks like it could bring rain all the way up into northern New England and possibly southeastern Canada. So a warm surge of air as that storm approaches based on the track. 40 degrees for today, 41 for the final afternoon of winter before this, or final afternoon of fall before the winter solstice at 4:47. Dry daytime on Thursday. Travel locally looks fine. Friday's going to be a difficult day, but improving conditions, just very cold and dry leading into Christmas Eve and Christmas Day.